Today is July 6th and 2024. And I've reached the 18th woman that I approached. So it's been almost a month, and I've approached about 18 women in total. The last two was yesterday. I received one of their phone numbers. And the one that I got the phone number from seemed very promising, and otherwise she was outgoing, seemed pretty friendly. But she told me she had trust issues, and then she told me she watched crime shows and some other nonsense. And then when we started talking, she immediately wanted um, to see my Facebook account. Um, and I was like, sure. Then she went on my Facebook account and she found a bunch of inconsistencies and things that didn't, seem to line up. Like I put my graduation date as like 2021, and then right now it's 2024. And I explained to her that I did not get on Facebook to like use it per se. Like I'm not a big fan of social, apps, social networking apps. I only use social networking apps for practical purposes, and in which case I opened my Facebook for, you know, to sell things. But it didn't matter because by then I felt like I was being interrogated. I felt like I was walking on eggshells. And subsequently, after of not really hearing from her, I just felt like it was only a matter of time that I would get rejected or she would ghost me. I just had this gut feeling. And then I sent her a message just telling her the truth about how I felt and that I would have to let her go and stop talking to her because, I mean, to be honest, I just don't like that feeling. I meet somebody and they're already grilling me and like, interrogating me and investigating me like I'm some kind of criminal. Whatever happened to just having a conversation over the phone and getting to know each other and going on dates? Every time I meet a woman, at least some of these women, it's always some nonsense. It's always some drama, something that like they can't just do things easily. Like it can never be easy. Like just an easy connection. We talk, get to know each other, meet up, have a slice of pizza, and that's it. It's always got to be something. Okay? And and yet, oh, why are they single? I think they're single because they make it hard for the men to be with them. And they think that they're doing something good. Oh, I'm filtering out the bad apples and all this other nonsense. Really, they're just making it hard for men. Making it hard for the other person, it does not make you smart or wise or you put your defenses up so you're protecting yourself. You're just making it hard for them. And it's why you're single. And that's it. Okay, it's not because they're bad or they did anything bad. It's because you're stressing them the hell out over little petty things. And I don't understand, women are just, and when I say women, I don't mean all women. I'm talking about attractive women. Let's be honest. Attractive women. Attractive women tend to be petty, narcissistic, sometimes downright evil. Um, but the good ones, and there are good ones, I'm going to say there are good ones, they tend to always have a boyfriend. They tend to always be married. What a coincidence. They tend to always have a guy, They're never single because men are smart. Men pick good women. Once you find, and I'm going to tell you guys, if you find a good woman, it don't matter if she don't like the same kind of music, if she don't enjoy the same type of coffee you drink, or she hates coffee. It don't matter if she doesn't have everything in common with you. If she's honest, loyal, drama free, treats you with respect, don't give you a hard time. She's kind. She communicates well. She doesn't have any extreme mental issues, although some women have some mental issues. I mean, I know some that have anxiety, a little bit of depression. Nothing extreme, but she has a few. Nobody's perfect, but she's a good person. She's attractive. You find her beautiful. You find her attractive. Take her, man. You need to get involved with her. You need to you need to make her your girlfriend and get in a relationship, because I'm telling you, as a guy, it is not a walk in the park out here. Okay? And if you happen to be in a relationship with a woman and you're married and you're trying to think maybe the grass is greener on the other side, it ain't, buddy. It ain't. Okay? Um, you get out there, it looks like it is, because you see all these women out here and all that, and they all smile and they all seem nice and they complain they can't find a good guy, which is nonsense. Um, it ain't. Okay? Hold on to your woman. Okay? If she's a good woman, hold on to her, because I'm telling you, there ain't nothing out there. A majority, and I'm not trying to say women are bad. There's a lot of good women. I'm gonna say a lot of wonderful, amazing, good women. Women that take care of their man, women that treat their man, women that are are loyal. Some really amazing women, smart women, incredible women. It's just that they happen to always have a boyfriend. They happen to always be taken. That's just the issue. Okay, and then the leftovers, I'll have to say, tend to be shit. Okay, and they think that they're amazing. They think they're the good catch. They're not the catch, guys. They're not the catch. And I'm experiencing that firsthand, going out there talking to these women. It's constant drama with them, which is why they're single. It's never simple, easy, and direct. Let's just get to know each other. I can't even go on a first date or second date because they have to make sure I check their little boxes of shit that's petty and really doesn't matter. Okay, and they create problems where there are no problems. Okay, I'm a very transparent person. I don't keep secrets. She wants to check my phone, or hey, you want to look at my phone? I don't. I'm very straightforward, and I'm looking for a serious long-term relationship. Okay, I could understand too why men give up on relationships and they're just looking for hookups and one night stands. Because when you want something serious, you got to deal with nonsense. And it hurts and it's frustrating. I have abandonment issues. I've been rejected. I've been abandoned by, I had issues growing up where I was abandoned by my father and kind of neglected by my mom. And I kind of have to relive that every time I meet a woman who abandons me, who rejects me over some petty thing. It's like I'm encountering my father over and over again. And by the way, my father was a happy-go-lucky, giggly guy who didn't give a shit about his son. The last time I saw him was watching a video of him dancing at a picnic like there was now worry in the universe. Okay, and he didn't even know whether I was alive or dead. He just basically doesn't care. And I meet women like that, and it's like I'm encountering my father over and over again. For those people who think, oh, that's why you keep meeting these women, it's because you're somehow reliving your childhood. No, it's because I live in America. I live in the good old United States. And the majority of women in this country who are single, I'm not talking about the ones who are married or relationships, tend to be psychotic, narcissistic, self-centered women. Okay? And men are not stupid. They immediately, I swear to you, the minute I meet a woman who's kind, honest, a good human being that I can trust, that's loyal, and is not about that drama or that craziness or that self-centeredness, and she's attractive and she's beautiful, she takes good care of herself, she dresses well, she's not being nice to me because she can't find a date. She's being nice to me because she really genuinely loves me. I will be her man. She will be my woman. There is no greener grass. There is no other woman. I will stop cold turkey. There will be no other woman. I will stop. I'm not going to talk to any other woman. I'm not going to look at any other woman. There is nothing out there for me but her. So the minute I find a good woman, it's over. I'm not looking at the hill or the mountain or anything else. Because there really is nothing out there. I'll be honest with you. There's nothing out there. There's not like a whole line of beautiful women who are nice and kind. And by the way, that's why I'm not into feminism. I believed in feminism originally. And then I started dating women, and I saw that women cheat, they lie, they care about other things. The last thing on their mind is a nice, loyal man. But supposedly we live in a misogynistic society where men treat women like crap. But yet I meet women that behave as if nice guys are a dime a dozen. And I've met these women, and they're not impressed by the fact that you're not violent, that you've never hurt a woman, that you've never assaulted a woman, that you're kind to women, that you treat your sister and your mom and everybody else good. They don't care. You are not a unicorn. But according to feminism, you're supposed to be a unicorn. But in the real world, you are nothing. Unless you have money or unless you look extremely hot, you are no one. And I had to learn that the hard way. That's just my experience, my opinion, based on real women I've talked to throughout my entire life. And I continue to encounter. Okay? But it's frustrating, it's tough, but I know I'm going to find someone good. It's just I wish there were more nice women that were single. I wish I had a few extra choices to pick. I wish there was a door number 2, number 3, number 4. I wish I could say I want a girl that's this way and that way, and I like her to have blonde hair and blue eyes, and I could just pick who she is, and she's a nice person. I don't have those options. My options are simple. She has to look good, and she has to be a good person. And I'm not surprised if other men have those same standards. And it's sad and it's unfortunate that we have to lower our standards to she has to look good and be a human being. Because that's how terrible women are in the US right now. That's how terrible they are. It saddens me. But I remain optimistic. And it's great that we have wonderful women in this world that, of course, married, have boyfriends, don't have a problem finding a man. Wonderful. That's great. I think anybody who says all women are evil and all women are bad are wrong. If they were all evil, they were bad, you wouldn't have women out there that are married, and you wouldn't have men out there saying they're happily involved with someone. There are good women out there. It's just that they're really taken. It's for real. And when women say that the good men are taken, a lot of times they're lying. Or at least these single women. What they mean by good is he's handsome and has lots of money. That's really what they mean. Or he's a simp who says yes to everything, who could take her abuse. It saddens me. It's a real battle. Today I would have wanted to go talk to some girls, but I'm just going to hit the gym and take care of my body, take care of my health. Man, I'm up to 18, still deleting and rejecting and letting go of some of these women that just waste my time. Man, my goal is to reach 100, talk to 100 women and approach 100 women. And I only approach beautiful women. And by beautiful, I don't mean perfect. I mean, just they're fit. They're in good shape. They take good care of themselves, like me. Okay. Why would I want to date someone who's out of shape, who doesn't have my lifestyle, who doesn't eat healthy or whatever? So today I'm just going to take a break from looking. If I do bump into someone while I'm out there, fine. But I'm going to just, try to relax, hit the gym, exercise, meditate, just take care of me, run some errands, heal from this pain that I'm going through. I feel like I'm facing my greatest fears and having to confront my own childhood. And I wish I had a therapist right now, but I can't afford one. It's hard. But I'm not I'm not like I want to end my life or anything like that. I mean, I'm nowhere in that situation, in that ballpark. There are times that I struggle to care about myself, and I get lazy when it comes to myself. Like I have a hard time valuing myself. I have that type of insecurity, and it's a real struggle. It's hard when you don't have someone there to tell you you're handsome, you're beautiful, you're worth something. It's hard when it's just you, and of course your family's there. I mean, it's good to have family, and maybe I have one best friend, but it's hard, man, to climb that mountain by yourself, man. But I'm climbing it, and I'm doing the best I can. I'm living it all. I'm living that confidence. I'm living that believe in yourself, those statements. I'm living in that and being optimistic, even though it's fucking hard. I don't curse often. It's just fucking brutal, man. It is. But I'm optimistic, and you should too. It's just you have to just change your expectations. I'm not expecting to meet a bunch of nice women. I'm not. I'm expecting to meet a lot of terrible women, and then maybe 1 out of 10, 1 out of 100 is going to be nice and single and available and interested in me, and that's it. That's all I need. But I'm not going to forget about all of this. I really hate men who date all these horrible women, meet all these horrible women. Once they get a girlfriend, they forget about how women are and they let them slide, and those men have let other men down. I'm not going to be that man. Even if I find a wonderful, amazing woman to be with, I'm going to continue to put a lot of these women on blast. And I personally do not like feminism. By feminism, I don't mean equality, because people are going to put words in my mouth. I don't like the feminism that's more geared toward painting all women as victims and all men as predators. It's nonsense. It's sexism. It's hatred toward men. Okay? And I don't have that same type of hatred towards women. Yes, I'm meeting these horrible women, but there are some awesome women out there. It's just that men are smart, and they pick them fast. They pick them fast. And I think good women deserve a good man. Good for them. But right now, I'm out here in the wild, and it's some frightening, frustrating, aggravating shit. Some psychological drama out here. And I have to be careful with all the manipulations and things people say. It's hard, man. And I have even women on my side. I have some women who tell me the same thing, like women are evil. It's women telling me this stuff. They happen to be in relationships, of course, duh. But it's wild, man. And I do have some things to say about feminism, but I can't say it right now because it's going to be a long tirade. At least that type of feminism. Um, I used to believe that stuff. I don't anymore. I don't. You know what it takes to not believe it? Actually talk to women. And a lot of these men who think that it's real are men who've been living in a bubble, reading their textbooks, going to college, and they have never really talked to encountered real women before, like, other than maybe some nice women in their life. But they haven't really gone out there in the streets. I'm about street smarts. I'm about what it's like in the real world. I don't give a shit about what somebody read in a textbook or some statistics. I care about real life out there in the street, meeting real people. That's what I care about. The real world. Okay, none of this nonsense. I don't even care about dating apps or social. I don't use dating apps. I don't use social networking apps. I stick to the real world. Anyway, I'm struggling to survive out here. I'm not getting any love, and but I'm pulling through and doing the best I can. Anyway, take care and have a great day.